Hello, friends. Among all places on Earth, Antarctica at the South Pole is one continent where nature and weather give humans absolutely no mercy. It is one of the most remote, lifeless, and ice-covered lands, almost like a frozen valley of death. But here's the surprising part. Despite such extreme conditions, humans have been living here for hundreds of years. So the question is, why Antarctica when there are so many other countries? What do only around 45 people do there? And how do they even survive? Let's find out. In terms of size, Antarctica is so vast that the entire United States and India could fit inside it. Around 98% of this massive continent is covered in thick ice. In some places, the ice can be up to 5 kilometers deep. The average temperature here is around minus 60 degrees Celsius. Even during the warmer months, it only rises to about minus 12 degrees. That means it always stays below freezing, so the ice never melts. In fact, every year about 2 inches of new ice is added. Over millions of years, this has created the massive ice layers we see today. But extreme cold is not the only problem. The air here is extremely dry. Normally, the air contains 40 to 80% moisture, which is essential for both humans and nature. But in Antarctica, moisture levels drop to just 0.03%. Because of this, skin problems and dehydration are very common for people living there. Now you might be wondering, how do people live in such conditions? Well, people don't live there permanently. They stay mainly for research purposes. Just like humans go to space for research, even though it's not habitable. The largest research station in Antarctica is the Amundsen Scott South Pole Station. During summer, about 150 scientists work there, but in winter, only around 45 researchers and staff remain. Getting to Antarctica is another challenge. The only way to reach there is by plane, but surprisingly, there are no permanent runways. So how do planes land? Instead of concrete, the runway is made by compressing snow using heavy rollers until it becomes strong enough for aircraft. Because of this, pilots need special training to land safely, since even a small mistake can lead to a serious accident. Now let's talk about how researchers actually live there. In 1956, the first American station was built, but it was quickly destroyed by shifting ice. Later in 1974, a large igloo-shaped station was built, but it also failed. Every year it would get buried under snow. This happens because Antarctica has 6 months of day and 6 months of night. During summer, the sun never sets, and during winter, the sun never rises. This happens because Antarctica has 6 months of day and 6 months of night. During summer, the sun never sets, and during winter, the sun never rises.
Researchers had to wait for summer, which wasted both time and energy. Finally, in 2008, a new advanced station design was introduced. This building is aerodynamic, meaning strong winds cannot damage it easily. It is built on hydraulic pillars, keeping it above the ice. Because of its design, snow does not accumulate on or under the building. Another interesting fact, Antarctica is a continent with no owner. Even though 29 countries have research stations there, no single country owns it. So what kind of research happens here? Mainly space and astronomy research. Because there is almost no moisture in the air, the sky is incredibly clear. This allows telescopes to see much farther into space. In fact, scientists can observe objects millions of light years away more clearly from here. For example, the famous image of a black hole taken in 2019 involved data collected from Antarctica. Besides space research, scientists also study ice cores. These ice layers contain trapped air from hundreds of thousands or even millions of years ago. By studying them, scientists can learn about Earth's past climate and atmosphere. So, Antarctica may look like a frozen desert of death, but in reality, it is one of the most important places for scientific discovery on Earth. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and press the bell icon so you never miss any of my videos. Thanks for watching.